Welcome back. This is Akinar here with more Silksong. This is episode 39, and last time I mentioned that I was going to be probably poking around Shellwood again on my own, as well as maybe the Blasted Steppes, trying to look for a way toward this next main objective, the... what are we calling it again? The Polyp Heart? What was it? the Pollen Heart. The polyps were in Shellwood, right? We had a polyp quest before. But the Pollen Heart is proving so far to be elusive. I have been all over Shellwood more than once now, at least this upper area, trying to find like a Silksong spot, similar to how we had with Carmelita. And I have not been able to find one. In the case of Carmelita, there was a very obvious, in retrospect, a very obvious spot there at her statue to find your new path into Farfields. So far, I have not found that with Shellwood. I went back basically up and down all over Shellwood. I even went back here to Greyroot's original spot to see if, like, I was trying to follow the clue from the snail shamans to, like, they were telling us about going to the heart, you know, the root of the woods. But I have not been able to find where we're supposed to go yet. So for now, we're going to have to move on and see if that naturally, if we naturally find our way there as we continue. The spots that I have not checked, though, I have not checked around like the Grand Gate. And as I was looking at the map, I did remember that, hey, there's this elevator shaft back in the Underworks, and maybe we could Silksong in this elevator shaft now. Could that be the long-lost path to the Pollen Heart? But I looked again on the Blasted Steppes as well to see if there was like some opening in the wall that had appeared. Nothing so far. So maybe at some point we'll go to the Grand Gate and this part of the Citadel to see if there is a path in there somewhere that I've missed. But for now, I think we're going to start elsewhere. We are still here at Mount Fae. I kept my bench up here, so when I quit the game, I would come back to Mount Fae, because I think I want to start here, because I'm very interested in the core that the Pinstress was telling us about. I want to see if we can find our way into the core of Mount Fae. Very excited to check that out. So that is kind of going to be our main objective, I think, to start the day. Before I forget, let's check our Hunter's Journal, because I didn't check for an entry for the Pinstress. I don't even know if we got one, but I think we got one for Chakra, even though Chakra is not someone, you know, we obviously didn't kill Chakra. So you can get an entry in the Hunter's Journal even if you don't do someone in for good. We got one for Plasmified Zanga. We did check that out. But was there one here somewhere for... See, there's the one for Chakra. Aha! And we did get one for both Lost Garmond and the Pinstress. Okay, they are in here. So let's do Lost Garmond first. Old Night consumed by black thread. A tragic fate for a once honorable bug. Those void-soaked threads, their physical might is nothing compared to the corruption they wreak upon a soul. Is it wreak or wreck? Poor Lost Garment. No, he was such a good one. And the Pinstress, blade maiden of a once renowned warrior sect, survived long beyond the rest of her order. Oh, that's it. For a second I thought that was a comma. I was gonna read that sentence as Hornet, like her, da 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 da. But no, it's just I like her. Hornet likes the Pinstress for her willingness to teach and her spirit still strong despite a long age spent solitary. She has my respect. That is super high praise from Hornet. I like her. That's as good as it can get from Hornet. So there you go. All right, we've got a whole bunch of more entries still here to fill out with the Hunter's Journal. I think where we'll actually start is let's go back to the Bellway. Let me also I did make a switch here to the Wanderer's Crest as I was poking around off camera. And maybe we will stick with that to start the day. Let's fill up our Rosary Cannon. And We'll see if we make any tweaks to this setup, but I'm going to leave this the way it is for now because we're going to probably be starting in backtracking mode, and I kind of like the Wanderer Crest when I'm backtracking. But let's head to the Bellway, and we're going to head to the slab. Before we get to Mount Fae, we're going to go to the slab and check the First Sinner's prison, former prison. We're going to check there and see if maybe we can find Mr. Mushroom. Because if we can find Mr. Mushroom there, then I think that will send him to his next location, which should be on Mount Fae. So let's give a look here. If I can remember, it's not too far to get to the First Sinner. Just go down one level. And that's... Oh yeah, and now we have an even easier way. You don't need the Silk Soarer to get up here, but it helps a little bit. That's not the way. God damn it. Oh, the stupid deep nest spikes. Aha, I hear him. I hear him. There he is. We can still enter? Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Her prison was inside here. That's right. And then we went into... We kind of did the thing that we've been doing with the Elegy of the Deep, right? We went into like a dream fight. That was our first dream fight, quote unquote. Okay, but Mr. Mushroom is here. Let's bring him out. Wake up, my dude. I've been reviewing his dialogue because so far I hadn't really made too much sense of it, and maybe I still don't fully understand it, but I think the gist of what he's been mysteriously hinting at is just kind of what he did in Hollow Knight, which is just, you get him through all his different locations and then he takes off. He shoots across the sky, as he's, I guess, known to do, because that's what Mr. Mushroom does. I think that's what he's blabbering on about. At the bottom of a well... I'm not doing my Mr. Mushroom voice because I don't think it's very good, to be honest. We're just going to do the normal voice here. At the bottom of a well, you can only look up. The past is hidden from those who look forward. Those echoes may guide you still. Yes, that's true. For the kind-hearted, a weapon can also be a friend. You're so eager to follow in her footsteps. But what are you leaving for those who come next? Oh, is he actually talking about the First Sinner here? You're so eager to follow in her footsteps. The First Sinner and the rebellion against Silk. And now we're following in those footsteps by seeking to end Silk for good? Oh, excuse me. And there it is. He's out of here. Wish updated. I feel like that was a reference to the First Sinner. Hello, Silk. Yes, we're talking about you. I know you always love being the center of attention, so you're happy to start the day. Okay, so we got Mr. Mushroom here. I think what I will do is I'm going to begin backtracking. I think we did this once already, but I'm not sure I did it thoroughly. Maybe I did. But whether I did it or not, I'm going to do it again. Backtrack through the slab, see if I find anything new, and then we will turn our attention to Mount Fae. I don't remember exactly where... Let's look at our quest here. Fell Heart of Frost, who soars on high. Is that... Who soars on high? Fell Heart of Frost. As in the giant beast that gave us our cloak, right? Who we've now seen again. Made an appearance last episode. We need to come up with a name for, I don't know, Frosty? Frosty's a snowman. We can't name her Frosty. We got to come up with a name for the Fell Heart of Frost. Hardy. No, we'll figure it out here, but that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start backtracking in the slab, see if I find anything new, and then we'll figure out progressing inward into Mount Fae as well. Okay, the slab has been combed over thoroughly once again, and just like before, I'm pretty sure I did it already, but just like before, nothing new was discovered, And as our last order of business here, we'll check in with the brood lane. And I don't think there's anything new with this little bucket either. Eggy, lots of eggies. Okay. So we're done with the slab, and there were some void enemies that I ran into, but we never, I don't think, saw any void masses, and it does seem that the infection from the void is less prominent in the slab. So I do want to proceed into Mount Fae next, but I did remember I also wanted to check back in at our hub areas. So let's go back to the Songclave and Bellheart. And because we completed a couple quests in taking down the Pinstress and also Lost Garmund, and so maybe there are some replacement quests to find, possibly, or some other updates. So let's just check in there real quick. Specifically, I'm most interested in the Wish Wall, just to see if there's any new material there, but we'll do a little bit of an NPC sweep as well. Nothing new in Bellheart. Okay. Maybe I should just buy a bunch of shard bundles, to be honest, because when we start running low on shards again, being able to just pop open a bunch of shard bundles wouldn't be the worst thing. And we already have 14 of these. I have so many rosaries. I'll buy a few of these. Could be a waste. Maybe there's some big rosary sink that's waiting for me, but always feels good to bank at least a handful of these. So there we go. Okay, and I'll check with the couriers, but I don't think they're gonna have anything new. Oh, you know who we should? Actually, I just realized who we should check with. We're not gonna do a delivery, but I said new, and we need to check with her because we went to the Wormways. We need to actually check in at the halfway home and see if there is something new from new. Let's go to Greymoor, and because she gave us the lead to check the Wormways for the whole Plasmium business, correct? And she might have some reaction to that, possibly. Okay, same void-infested enemies there. Just making sure there's nothing different about them. She is here. Let New see our journal for she's eager to see your cuts. I think this is kind of the same. This is new, isn't it? Near the edge, I was new from new. Near the edge of those lands swept by wind and sand, New has seen it. A single bug, watching, waiting. Talking about the blasted steppes? The edge of those lands. Too scared was New to crawl close, for fear it would wake, and its big blade might mark this perfect shell? For the journal's sake, you should seek the bug up on edge through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. Seek the bug up on edge through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. A hard find, that one, but New is not worried. She knows your adult cunning will see you there quick. Okay. So she did... Excuse me, she didn't react directly to the Wormways, but the fact that she gave us a new hint toward somewhere. She said it was also covered by crust, though, because my first thought was here, going out to the edge of the windswept, the winds. What did she say exactly? It sounded like she was talking about blasted steppes, but then she said that there was a well-hidden tunnel. Would she be talking about this? But we've been up here already. But maybe there's a beast waiting for us now. Maybe I should... I'll put a marker out here. But that could refer to... There could be a few different places. Probably now I'm going to have to backtrack the blasted steps again. Maybe we just quickly check there. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up. I don't want to. I just don't want to bench. I want my bench to go back to the top of Mount Faye. So I'm gonna indulge the. I guess I could do a save and quit, but it's fine. We got rosaries. Let's just indulge. Give Craws some business. He needs it. And then we go to. Quickly go to the blasted steps, but I don't think this is gonna be. This is not gonna be as simple as just running to the edge of the world. We'll go to the Shellwood. The Shellwood one is the closest, actually, I think. I also wonder, do these, you know, what new, the new clues for those Blueprints fans in the audience. A new clue that we received. Do these, the things that she's cluing us into, would these actually exist without her clue? Like if we didn't talk to her and get her guidance? Yeah, this is just us going to the edge of the world. So then I did just actually go here the other day when I was backtracking the blasted steps. I went here, and I think the only thing that I found up here is just, it's this section that's infested by the little fairlids. I think that's all that's up here, but like this doesn't feel like a path that's hidden by crust, right? This doesn't. I meant to do a sharp dart. I don't think this is the way. This is not the path that she was describing, but I'm not sure where. I don't know exactly what she is describing for us. So I'll leave this marker here as a reminder, even though I don't think it's in this area, but maybe it is. It's annoying to get up in here because of these fairlids. They're actually so annoying to get past. Like this one, you kind of, is the best way to do it here is to maybe hit it from the bottom. Is it bugged out? No, there it is. I was wondering why it wasn't attacking. Okay, there we go. And the other, they can also randomly get void infested, which makes them uber super. There's that too. Makes them uber super annoying. But you can also get the rocks to fall on them. Yeah, this was just like a beast shard or something up here. So this is not the place that she's talking about. It could be some completely new area that wasn't accessible before. So I guess I'm gonna have to backtrack that again. I'm still enjoying the game. I am still, like, I'm genuinely having fun with the game still. I also have to admit, there are times with stuff like this that it's like, oh, there's so many different leads to pursue, and they're not only are there difficult fights, but there are difficult leads to track down. It's all difficult. Nothing comes easy in this Act 3. Okay, let's head back to Mount Faye. And head to the top again. Maybe Mr. Mushroom is there. That's the first place I want to check for him, at least. We'll get a fill up on our cannon. Pop that off. And our reserve bind. Get that restocked as well. Can't go that far out. He is right here. Yo, he's actually just sitting here. Are they having a conversation? same lyrics as before. One can visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. Huh? Like, what does that mean? This is like some poetry or something that I don't get. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your vision? By claw, by voice, history always rises to meet us. And there he goes again. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm guessing you probably don't get it either. But if you do, would you explain it to me? Could you explain it to me? Mr. Mushroom makes 0 sense except to Mr. Mushroom. But we now have, I think, progressed him to the last spot, which is going to be back up here in the top of the cradle. We'll go there eventually. At some point, we'll go back there. We know that we know where we need to go. But for now, the next step is to backtrack Mount Fae. And like, I have a feeling, if I had to guess, if I had to wager a guess, I would think that the entrance to this core might be like right here. But who knows? It could be here. Like, it could be like a big old hole in the snowboard path. The snowboard trail down the mountain just has a big old chasm now. Drops you straight into the core. So I think I also did check in with the mask maker after we came back from the abyss. But I might check with him again just to see if there's anything new. Who knows what there is to find all over this place. So let's get to backtracking Mount Fae and see what we can turn up. See, this is the area that I would think. This is like, there's crystals around here that feel like they match the description that was given us by the pinstress. I would think it would be around here somewhere. Shit. Oh my god, I screwed that up. I would think that this would be a likely spot. But we already did find this. And so there's no entrance here, I don't think. But this feels like the kind of terrain we want to be looking for, right? Crystal terrain. Yo! Oh, okay, now we know what happens when Hornet gets frozen inside these things. Yo! I almost left this room. I almost was, like, out. I was just going through this room, and I looked at the map, and I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. This block right here is not made of ice. This is not made of ice. Could I even stand on these here if I wanted to? No. So those little ice crystals there in the water, you can't stand on those. This one you can stand on, however. It's a very rare one that allows you to stand on it, and I thought, wait a second. Silksong. Dude, look at that. Oh, shit. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so I only made it so far. I did check in at the mask maker. There was nothing new there. I basically just came down this side of the mountain looking for any openings or anything different. And I checked all the way down to here. And then I came back up here. And yeah, and that's where I almost went through this room. I almost missed it. I had a little bit of instinct though that drew me back in. Wait, what the hell? Oh, inspect. Inspect, excuse me. An outcrop of magnetite. New materium entry? Yo, what? I have to check that back at my bell home, don't I? Okay, so we have magnetite dice. An outcrop of magnetite. We also have the flintstone down in the deep docks. We also have... It's been a long time since we've been there, but we had in the vault nest, that's what this marker is for, there was... I don't remember what it was called. I could check my notes, I guess. But we have these various materials that kind of, like, match one of our charms. At least one of our charms. In this case, we have, like, 2 charms that are named magnetite. Something. But we also have the tool that's for the flint slate tool, although it doesn't seem to have any effect on the bucket of flintstone. And then we have the volt vessels, which may or may not have an effect back in the vault nest, whatever was there. I've never tried to go back, so I don't know. But we're wearing magnetite dice right now, and this is not doing anything. But we did get a new materium entry, so maybe I need to go back to my bell home and check that out, and maybe there's a clue in there. Okay, but we need to mark this one way or the other. Mark this one as well. I wish I had a blue marker. I wish I had more than 5 colors of markers. We'll put this one as this color as well, I guess. Don't know what to do about these. We're gonna heal before we start spending our silk here on claw lines. Do I just want to claw line past it? Do I not even care about breaking these? I mean, I might. There might be some hidden things through some of these crystals. And maybe I can even... Now that I know that it doesn't hurt me to be trapped inside these, I can kind of do things like this, right? And if worse comes to worse, Hornet's not taking any damage, so it's totally fine. I guess that was the only way to go, now that I think of it. But there is a platform that's down below. Let me quickly check this. Or there was crystal that I could stand on here. Is there anything here? Or is it just gonna... Am I just gonna get frozen water if I try to... Yeah, I think it's just frozen water. I thought maybe there was a secret, though. Nope, frozen water. Alright. The core. The crystal core. We have... It is just... Guys, it honestly is ridiculous how much content there is in this game. It just keeps going. It's... My mind is just... actually insane. How much content they've squeezed in here. It's ridiculous. Bright Vein. Bright Vein. That's a cool name. Bright Vein. What's hovering in the far distant background? What the heck is that thing way, way, way back there? Is that a giant Nemonid? There's multiple of them now, I can see. Okay. Here is it. It is a giant Nemonid. Oh my god. We gotta get the journal entry. It's for the journal entry, guys. Okay, so we have Nemonid, and now we have Monord. Huge flighted creature formed from cold shard. What a weird one. Was there anything down below me? Answer no. Okay. It's a good thing we've got this reserve bind. I have a feeling we're gonna need it. Oh, that knocked free some shell shards, huh? I've been restocking on shell shards as we've been going here. As I've been backtracking the slab and whatnot. Ow! How dare you put spikes and allow me to silk soar into them. That's just mean. Okay, so I need to go... Actually, where am I going from here? What the heck? Oh, I can grab this wall. Okay. I totally did not... My mind did not grasp this as a graspable surface. It was out of reach of my mental grasp. No! So dead. I'm so dead. We're gonna use our reserve vine right now. Just take it slow. That's the key here, is just take things slow. If Hornet gets trapped in a little crystal momentarily, it's fine. It's like her little safe zone. Where she can... I was gonna say where she can chill out, but I would never make horrible puns like that. That's just not in my nature. That rock reappeared and I bonked! That crystal reformed. Right when I least expected it. Okay, this is, how do I do this here? We just need to go straight up to the, or maybe we're actually going over. Going over. You can actually farm a little bit of silk, can't you? Probably to my benefit to do that. Take your time, farm some silk. This place is actually pretty chill, isn't it, guys? Haha. It's so relaxing after all. I thought I was dead and I was anything but. We don't have to heal just yet. I was debating to heal. Don't have to do it. Wow. Yo, that's a mask shard. Holy crap, that's a mask shard. Hell yeah. And, I think that's the end of the road? We only had to kill 2 more of these Mnemonords to get their full journal entry, so maybe that was all there was to the core. It's its own named part of Mount Fae. But I was expecting a boss. But maybe I should have been clued in by the journal here, the fact that there was no more open slots nearby. Hunter's, no, Farsight, right? Isn't that the thing we have now? Oh, we turned it in at our Bellhome. The thing that tells us our completion percentage and also tells us what we have left in the journal can sometimes be a little spoilerish because you can guess. Oh, wait, there's no boss in this zone, is there? This larger form carries so much weight it can barely move from its place, which is good for us. That is a wonderful thing for us. I'm so glad that Hornet doesn't take damage from falling into or getting frozen into these things. All right, I guess we're done then. I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for any other little alcoves or secrets that I might have missed, but I think that's it for this bright shard. What a cool little area. Haha. And now that we have our third mask shard, well, now I have a pretty big incentive to go complete that quest that we have. This guy. Because we know there's a reward of a fourth mask shard. Cool. Is there anything? What's down below? What is in the? I always am wondering in Silksong when you have a big bridge like this over an area. Which, by the way, that reminds me, I was watching. This wasn't even during editing. This was actually I was just like watching back part of the episode 36, which released the other day, went public, and I usually watch a little bit of those videos just to you know, give my own channel a little bit of support. That's a perfectly fine thing to do. But what I noticed was in watching that first little bit where we were fighting the Clover Dancers, inside of the Clover Dancers thing, there was an uber obvious Silksong secret that I missed. I don't know how I missed it, because it's like I watched it in the video and I saw this super obvious opening above me. And I was like, how did I not Silksong that? Are you kidding me? Oh, the things that you miss when you are tunnel visioned. The things that you just don't see. So, and I can never go back there. That's the thing that's really annoying about it. Like most times, almost every other secret in the game, you notice something like that. It's like, oh, let me go check that out. No, can't do that because Verdania is forever lost to us. Okay, but we have found our core, the core of Mount Fae, and our second mask shard that we found on Mount Fae. But I think I will continue here through. I want to say that I've thoroughly explored this place. So I will go ahead and backtrack the rest of what I haven't explored yet in Mount Fae, see if there's anything new that we find, and then we'll go from there. Oh, and she is gone. She has left again. Left us for good? Come back. Come back, Hardy. Frosty, whatever your name is. Okay, so Mr. Mushroom really spooked her out. put a bad thought in her head or something. Whatever confusion and chaos that the Herald brings. She's flown the coop. But basically, I think I'm about done though with my Mount Fae exploration. We now see what's been added to the map here. Bright Vein, there it is. There it is. We've got a mystery that remains that we've got to figure out. But basically, the only little last part that I was going to do was just float down one more time. Float down the mountainside, but I've done this a few times before, and nothing has been found. So, Nothing new, I don't think. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Void-infested enemies are just the best. Is the Pinstress... Ooh, the Pinstress is not here. This is where she was before, wasn't it? So now I wonder where she is. Has she... Maybe she's just gone back to her original spot. Could very well be. Although, did she say where she was going last time? I don't think she did. But she was originally... I think she originally had the intent for us to end it all for her. Hornet's like, wait a second, the world may not be ending just yet. Hold your horses. So maybe she has gone back to her, her home. And everything is as it should be. Yeah, I don't know what I would be looking for floating down the mountain like this. So I think we're about to call it quits for Mount Fae. I just can't think of... It feels like we have scoured the place. And what the game has... I'm sure there are things I've missed. Because this is Hollow Knight. This is Silksong. And I'm just not going to find all the things by myself. I've already accepted that fact. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. But it's the nature of the game. You're just not going to find it all on your own. So... but for now, I think we're going to move on from Mount Fae. And... turn our attention... Well, we got a few things now to do. I forgot to go to the Songclave. So that's one thing we have to do. But now we have a reason to do the quest that we have already been given for our last mask shard, which is so hype. Let's go to the Grand Bellway. This massive... Well, now that we're done with Mount Fae, we can grab this bench. But this massive, incredible world of Pharloom. We also want to go back to our Bell home and check the Materium. I want to see what's been entered there. Because maybe there's a clue that we've missed. Same with Sherma. No new quest here. Okay. So, in a lot of places, things are reaching a standstill in their progression. But it may only be a matter of time until that's no longer the case. So you got to keep checking. Let's go to the Bell Heart once again. Back to Hornet's Bell home. And we got to read the Materium and see what maybe we have missed there. Because I don't think we got... Well, when we checked out the Volt Nest and the Flintstone deposit for the very first time, we didn't have Materium yet, did we? That was not a thing. So the little notification that we got there that said new Materium entry, that would not have shown up because we didn't have the Materium yet. And so maybe there's a clue for those other things as well that I just never noticed. Also, we have our first memento that's been filled in. Here, heirloom of a village lost to Pharloom's haunting. Can I do anything with this memento, or is it just here as like, yay, you did the thing? That's what it feels like. You just did the thing. There's also another cylinder we haven't found yet. And there's still so many relics, but of course, a lot of these are in our bags. Do we have another cylinder that's in our bags that we haven't turned in yet? No, it's just relics. We have like 9. Did I count that right? Sorry, 7 relics. I just don't want to get the rosaries yet for them. But I do want to turn them in eventually. Oh, here's a new entry that we didn't have before. The Plasmified Blood. But of course, we read this in the menu when we had it in our inventory. But this has been added, even though this is not something that we've added to our inventory. Brittle levitating rock found throughout the fringes of Pharloom. Brittle levitating rock. That doesn't tell me anything. That's not a clue. I think this is what's in the Volt Nest. The Voltridian. Hard charged stone that can catch, store, and discharge electricity. That really makes me want to try the Volt Vessel tool there. But this one, brittle levitating rock. I mean, it levitates kind of like the magnetite dice, right? But how do we... Like, I had the magnetite dice equipped. What are we supposed to do? Was I also supposed to equip the magnetite brooch? So that means I also... There is an entry here for flintstone. Long burning rock from the base of Pharloom, mined and used by the Citadel in its forgings. So there are some entries here in the Materium that were not necessarily stuff that we had in our bags, and I think I skipped over that because I started to get the sense that, yeah, we've read all this before. Never mind, let me skip it. The problem is that we're not getting any, or at least I'm not getting any new help to help me understand what I'm supposed to do with these different ore deposits. I don't have like a mining pick, do I? Do I have a tool that's supposed to mine rocks out of the earth? I guess I have a delver's drill. And I have a conch cutter. Those could sort of be drills. We have this volt filament as well. That could be another way to try to interact with the Voltridian. I wonder if we should do that real quick. Just go to... How hard would it be to get to the Volt Nest? Could we not just silk soar up to it? Going on a little bit of a detour here. Could be a wild goose chase, but I want to figure out what the heck is going on with these ore deposits. We gotta figure this out. Let's equip the Volt Filament. So now I have an electric sharp dart, but let's also equip the Volt Vessel. So we have both of our electricity related things. I don't know if the Volt Vessel has to be in a particular mode, but this should be good enough, right? The Bola's mode, that should be good enough. Don't remember exactly where I want to stand here to get my silk sword at its most useful. Dang it. And also, will I actually be able to go up to the top? All the way up to the top of the Sands of Karak? Will it let me do that? Or I'm gonna hit that guy. Or that guy. Actually, we're already there, aren't we? That was a lot quicker than I thought. A lot quicker than I thought it would be. I wonder if this was the intended way for you to get up here. Was the silk sword actually the intended method? Okay, now where exactly in here was this Voltridian? That's what I don't remember, but I'm just hoping that it's close to the front. Or close to the entrance. Where was this dang thing? This was the boss room, wasn't it? This was the boss room, so it must be on the other side. I'm gonna heal now before I lose my silk to claw lining. Here it is. Hardened outcrop of Voltridian. Oh, but now I need... Oh my god, I need silk for sharp tart. Shit. I should have thought about that. No, that bounced way too far away. That does not react to the Volt Vessel. It does not react at all. Is there anything in here that I can hit for silk? There were no enemies in here, were there? This is just like a way out, I think. That's it. Dang it, oh my god, this game sometimes. This game, why did I heal? Why did I heal? The Volt, even with that said, the Sharp Dart's not going to do anything. I just know it. I already know it. That's not going to have any effect. But of course, you're not being truly scientific about things if you don't try and test your theory. It's just that it's a hassle, right? It's a hassle to go back out here, find an enemy to hit, and not take more unnecessary damage in the process, and then have enough health left to actually go back in and do a Sharp Dart. Where the heck is an enemy? I just need one freaking bar of silk. Okay. No claw lining. Oh, but okay. Maybe I don't have to silk sword. Maybe I can do this just like, but I can afford one silk sword, right? Just not two. And no claw lines. No claw lining allowed. Oh, this, I just know it right now. I already know this is gonna fail. I just know it, man. Every fiber of my being knows it. And I'm just setting my expectations properly here. Shit. At least it set me down here. Okay, I need to do this without claw lining. Okay, Sharp Dart. I'm facing the right direction. Did nothing, of course. Of course. A hardened outcrop of Voltridian. A hardened outcrop. Like, should I really be using the... Is it about a tool? Is it about a tool? Or is there some other, like, really obvious tool that I just haven't obtained yet? We don't have that many more to go. Wait a second. Are we actually down to one more tool? Yo. Okay. We only have one empty tool slot. And, interestingly, obtaining that mask shard did not up our completion percentage. I almost am positive that that's how it worked in Hollow Knight, that each mask shard, individual shard, counted as a percent. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. Because we were at 94 to start the day, weren't we? So maybe getting a full complete mask is what counts. Okay. All right, we've had our little sidetrack here into Voltridian land. So let's go back to the Bellway. Let's get the heck out of here. A mystery that shall continue. Like, maybe it is. Maybe I need to put on the Delver drill. Right? We could try this actually real quick. Let's switch out our... Let's go to a different crest here. Let's go to the Hunter crest and bring in the Conch Cutter and the Delver's drill. But we won't go back to the Bolt Nest. We'll go instead to... the poison shouldn't matter. Oh, we could also put, like, what if I need to put both magnetite things on? What if I need to put both of those on? Well, I'm getting some wild ideas here. What I was thinking of doing was going to the deep docks and just trying the Delver's drill and the Conch Cutter on the Flintstone deposit. But I feel like I've tried at least one of these already. But I think this is the closest one to a Bellway. This is the easiest one to check because you can just go here, and then you go down to the Forge Daughter, and you go to grab this bench. You go down here. Okay. No. No, I think I tried the drill before. I don't think this is about a tool. There's something like... Like, there's all these different ore deposits that you have to do something in order to dig them out, or I don't even know. I really don't know, and I feel like this is Abyss Streak all over, where I never figured that out on my own, and I ended up seeing somebody else do it in their playthrough. So maybe what I will do here is I'll open the door. We're at a late enough stage in the game where if you have a nudge about Flintstone, like, I don't want you to confirm for me. I don't want confirmation, because what I think is that what works for Flintstone also works for Voltridian and also works for Magnetite. That's what I'm suspecting, but I don't want confirmation of that. But what I am going to open the door for is if you have a nudge specifically for the Flintstone and not the Voltridian, not the Magnetite, just the Flintstone. If you have a nudge for it, you may leave it in the comments with the appropriate spoiler tag, Flintstone nudge below, and then I may or may not decide to read it. I probably won't read it right away, but having the nudge there for when I need it might be a nice thing, because this feels like an obscure enough puzzle that my literalist brain might need some lateral thinking help from the audience in order to deduce. So I think what we're gonna do then is I need to take a break. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bench at Farfields, because I want to do this quest that gets us a mask shard, because I want to get a 10th mask. Yo, what the hell? Oh. That kind of scared me a little bit. But I think we might have found the lead for that quest. Who gave us this quest to begin with? Who gave us this? Track the one... Oh, the one who stole Gilly's keepsake near the Bell Shrine between Deep Docks and Farfields. I forgot that this is what the quest said. So we already have, I think, the keepsake. Oh, shit. This is related to the Craws? Scrawled missive on tattered black rag. Defiler. Dark. Attend. Home. Wheel. Is this actually related to Gilly? Or is this a whole different thing that all of a sudden has shown up? Oh, wait a second. The quest says Bell Shrine, not Bellway. The Bell Shrine between Deep Docks and Farfields. I'm not in the right place. Dude, this is something completely different. But I think I know what it is. I took the marker off the map, but I've been wondering about this closed door in the Craw Lake habitat. I think this might be what this is for. But it's actually different from this other thing. Where's the Bell Shrine between Farfields and the Deep Docks? Is it here? Okay. Let me take my break. Have a little sit down, Hornet. I will take my break, and then we'll see if we can figure out where this Bell Shrine is. I feel like the most likely suspect is here. This has got to be it, right? Let's check there first and see if that is indeed the case. But it's so funny. I came here on a completely unrelated matter, and we get one of the Craws just swooped right into Farfields and is like, here, come see us. Come get it. I was going to switch crests. That's what I was going to do. Switch back to the Wanderer crest. Although I'd had I switched in the Volt filament stuff. I guess that's fine. Let's leave those there for now, and we can make additional tweaks depending on what we find. What sort of fight that we're going to be in for here? Yo, what the hell? What was that? That is the first time that I've seen one of those. Is that related to what we're doing here? Is that what in the heck? There's another one that was over there. Is this just a new sort of trap that's been set up by the scars? I almost don't even want to screw with these guys. So many void enemies in I feel like it's just a new trap that's been set up. Aha, here it is. Here's the tracking. Okay, hold on, I need to de-aggro these fools. It's near the Bell Shrine, which I guess is up here. But I guess this is apparently close enough to the Bell Shrine to where there are actual little breadcrumbs. Oh crap, I have to go back that way. You stinker. I have so much health. It's just so absurd. Fortunately, he seems to not want to come down to my level. So, I'll take it. Okay, let's reactivate this. So they've set up like a new set of traps everywhere. These little like cursicle type. Well, it's not really a cursicle. I'm not expecting him to follow me up here. Nice. Dude, what in the world is this thing? It's like a giant roly-poly? Oh no, it's more than a roly-poly. What in the heck? Dang it. No! I don't care about you guys. I don't... Huh. This is where that big, what was it called? The Grand? What was that guy called? We need another, tracking... Here it is. It's right here in front of me. I was like, we need another breadcrumb to start following the trail again. Fortunately, not everybody is void infested like before when we had, before we cleared out the void mass. Yo, what in the world is this thing? It's massive. And it's also leading me around in circles. No, you are void infested. Is there not another breadcrumb here? Am I seriously gonna have to reactivate this one? And be quicker about it? Shit! Okay, it was just pointing us up here. What in the world are those things? Wild, man. I'm gonna... I almost want to heal before I lose my silk, but we've got a couple bars here before we, Is this a new area? No, we've been here before. It's gonna kill the thing, isn't it? Yeah. I was gonna charge up silk on that guy, but nope. That ain't happening. Yo, where'd he go? I was fully expecting to get hit there. I don't know how I didn't. I think I pogoed is what happened, but I'm not sure, honestly. Oh shit, god damn it. These things are all over the place. Okay, yeah, come on. They're really gonna make us work for this mass shard, aren't they? They're gonna make us work for it. We're going all over this place. Oh, up here, huh? Oh, okay, it's just the long and winding road here. Ah, you stupid. I hate it. 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 I hate this game. Now I'm surrounded by void enemies. Great. Perfect. And I've lost the trail. Of course I've lost the trail. Is it just farther up? Or is it actually in one of these little... I think it is here. Because we have one of these. Yay, I get a heal. Okay. Alright, we're back on the scent. No, it's... Oh, God, I forgot about these guys. The enemy that destroys me when I least expect it. The most unexpected... Don't stand in front of them. Don't stand behind them. Yeah, don't even bother with him. Okay, where's the next breadcrumb? Where is the next part of this progression that's continually luring us into danger? Down here. Apparently there's a shard deposit here that I was going to come back for later, so maybe this is as good a time as any to do that. Because I need shards. There we go. That's actually a decent amount of shards, too. I'm glad I waited. See, guys? See? Greed pays. Totally pays off. Is that what this door... Is it leading us back to this door that was by Carmelita? And now we're going to be able to... Now it's actually open? That would make so much sense, wouldn't it? Better grab this bench. There's no reason not to grab this bench. I don't know if I want the volt filaments, but we'll leave it the way it is for now. Let's just see what we're getting into here. Maybe this is the way, maybe not. Have we been in here before? No, we've been in here, haven't we? Okay, this is not what I'm thinking of. What I was thinking of was actually in here, wasn't it? Carmelita's no more. But this right here is still not open. So that's not it. Okay, I went the wrong way. Where was I supposed to go here? Is it down here? I don't see a breadcrumb. Yeah. I lost the scent, guys. I lost it. Here it is. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Wait, didn't we already come this way? Am I crazy? No, maybe this is a different way. I don't even know anymore. All I know is I'm sick of these stupid spiral traps getting in my way all over the place. Oh, come on. Okay, that was pretty good. Good one, Team Cherry. Good one. Yo! Grr, the outcast? Oh, shit, what the hell? Grr, the outcast. Oh, my God. Okay, we need to get this stuff out of here. Otherwise, I'm gonna have nowhere to go. Shit, what the hell? Oh my God. Okay, you're just... When do I get to hit you? Shit, no. When do I get to hit you? No, that sucks. Oh, thank you, dice. I guess it's when you go back in. That's the only time I get to hit you. No! Oh shit! You finally charge across the arena. You hadn't done that move for a minute. Okay, it's a little bit like the Hornet 2 fight in Hollow Knight, where there's all these spikes across the arena that you got to get rid of constantly. Keep clearing space for yourself. Okay, all right. This isn't so far not too bad. Not the worst. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to do your Silksong. The most important part of this whole deal. I forgot. Hold on. We'll get it, guys. We shall get it. It's gonna get me killed, but we'll get it. We'll do it. I need a heal at some point. I need a heal. I don't know if it's possible, guys. I don't know if it's possible. Not without serious bodily harm. Coming to Hornet. I don't know where the opening would be. I don't know where it would be. It is a pretty fun little dance, I gotta say. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a Silksong out of this wonderful, lovely individual. I don't think it's happening. Ay, ay, ay. I'm getting backed into a corner here. I thought you were gonna go under me. There are so many stinking spikes on the screen. Holy shit. Okay. Man, this is a, okay, the bench that's closest is actually was that the sprint guy, right? The sprint master. Yeah, gosh, I don't know if there's a way to, it didn't seem like there was any opening for it to give us a Silksong. So that might be out of the question, I am afraid. You know, cross stitch would probably be dope. Cross stitch would probably be awesome. Probably a lot of these would be pretty good. But we're going to do cross stitch. And I think I might keep the Volt filament. I don't know about Volt vessels, although those could be good. This one we can bring out in place of Ascendant Script could be... It could have some utility here. And then Weave Light. Circlet could be good. So many interesting tools to potentially utilize. Okay, so let's get the bench at the Sprint Master. That was pretty cool, though, how they they totally lured me right into that one. They lured me right in to their trap and took me down. Is this the best bench? Get my silk back here. God, wait for that silk to recharge. I don't know if this is a good bench or not. Anything new from you? Not yet. If ever. Was there anything in just out in the cavern when you don't have a race going? Did we go out here and explore? I think the answer is no. Okay, but we were thorough. We explored to the ends of the earth. It's what we do when we're not getting torn to shreds by... Was it gore? Not, I almost said gore, but... Ascend! We were doing the opposite of ascending when we got lured into that trap. The outcast, though. So this person has been shunned by the tribe, I guess. Oh, you come right away? In my direction, huh? I don't know if there's a way to do this. Like, you would think, like, right there before she goes, or before they go back underground, like, that would be the opening for the needle-in, if any. Just don't move. Oh, thank you, dice. Just don't panic. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Now, they are still on a timer, even if you don't trigger them with your shit. Nice. I almost did it again. Almost jumped in again at the wrong time. I forget I have cross stitch though. I keep forgetting I have cross stitch. Oh, I timed it right, but you were out of range. Yo, the cross stitch finish. Out of my game, dork. Dude, that was a sick finish. That was awesome. I just wish we could have gotten a Silksong from you, but I don't think it was possible. I'm gonna take my heal though before I do that. Before I do any more needling fooling around. Forgot to do Elegy of the Deep. Gur, the Outcast. Descend with Gur. Huge yet stealthy Scar. An expert trapper and master of the undergrowth. You better, if you're that big, you got to be a real stealth expert. His tracks and traps. It should have been obvious from the start. This old hunter sought to draw me in. But what reason drove him to test himself so brutally? That answer, I suspect I shall never know. We filled out all the scar entries. Cool. That was a fun fight. And a sick-ass finish. That was so dope. Oh my god. Yo, dude was like his own little collector over here. What the heck? I see this. I see the Needlein interaction. You got like a collection of, you've got all sorts of different specimens here. The last, the hunt, pale, prey, come to me. You got some craws strewn up, a raker, a reed, and the guy that we just, even one of his own kind, because he was an outcast. That's a last claw right here. Yo, and there was one for us, wasn't there? There's one right here that was yet to be filled. Oh, Hornet had a spot that he had saved for her. Damn. It is absolutely bananas how much stuff there is to do in this game. It's just absurd. How many things to find? Okay, so that is a completion to our quest. Except we didn't get an update to it. Track the one who stole Gilly's keepsake. There was nothing to loot here. I guess we just keep following the path. Keep going up this way because maybe we'll find Gilly. Oh, or we'll find another freaking trap that almost whacked me over the head. How did I not see that coming? There it is. Grass doll. Oh, that's okay. It wasn't the hunter. I forgot how this works. The little silhouette there was actually the doll. Turn in the grass doll to Bellheart's wish wall and collect the reward. Carved child's toy of a bug clad in leaves. Yo, I mean, so are we're not giving it to Gilly though. I honestly forget, where did we last, I'm gonna check my notes real quick. Where did we last leave Gilly? We saw her somewhat recently, didn't we? Like, when we were on the way to Carmelita? Is that true? Yeah. Discovered again so easily. It was past the statue when we were on our way to Carmelita. Are you observing them too, Hunter? The red shells are plentiful here, stalking these vast grassy plains. Compared to the caves below, this lush growth feels even greater. Have we clawed close to the source of their sustenance? So she was still trying to fulfill her father's wish. She wanted to discover the secret of how, of why the domain, this, you know, far fields, was so lush. What was the source of its sustenance? That should be filled out now, right? That should be filled out. I think we can go back. Because there's nothing more here, right? Unless there was something to on the sides. I don't think it's that kind of a chamber, though. But we're done. I think we're done. Just be a little bit extra. Because maybe Gilly's hiding somewhere nearby. Like, could she be disguised as a barrel? She pulled out the Dark Souls 2. I guess you could do it in Dark Souls 3 as well. What was the item called that disguises you? I think we're ready to head back, though. Let's head back to Belhart. I'm just curious. I'm thinking to myself, where could Gilly be? Because it feels like we're not done with her quest line yet. But maybe we'll get an update to her quest line once we turn this in. So let's go do that. Gur the Outcast. Grass doll deposited. The Hidden Hunter, wish granted, and mask number 10. And that is all of the mask shards. I was going to be quite surprised if it wasn't. I was like, are they actually going to turn it up to 11? 10 beautiful masks, all there in a row. 11 masks will be Hollow Knight 3. Where do you go from here? Or maybe they'll give us another mask when they do the DLC. Something like that. Do we not get her doll added to the... Does that not count as the Materium? Okay. So not all quest items make it into your Materium. Sure. Okay, dude, we have all the masks. All your masks belong to us. And therefore, that's another quest that we've checked off of our list. Awesome. We still have flea games to do. Oh boy. Not today. But we do have now this thing in Greymoor. Greymoor awaits. And I want to check it out. Because I've been wondering so long. For so long, I've been wondering about that door and whether or not it was going to open. And I feel like this is our moment. The Craws have finally summoned us. I was also wondering, like, at some point we're going to have to fill in the rest of the journal here, aren't we? Like, there's some mysterious entries missing that happen to be just underneath the Craws. Too suspicious not to raise questions. Just gonna de-aggro that enemy real fast. Oh my god, you would have to be there, wouldn't you? It's okay. I'm gonna bench at the halfway home. It's all good. And while I'm here, I will check. I don't know if I exhausted news dialogue. This is the same. And then she does repeat. So if you wanted to get, if you weren't taking copious notes or recording your gameplay to take copious notes later, then you could repeat this dialogue. I gotta figure this one out. Where is this gonna be? Like, she's not referring to the Pinstress, is she? It's through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. Like, that could actually go into Sands of Karak. Alright, we'll figure that one out later. We have a more close at hand task. Oh, the stupid enemies that blend into the environment. You can't even see them. Like you. And I remembered at the last, as I was in the middle of saying that, I was like, there's one more enemy here. But it's okay because there's a bench here. And this is the closest bench. That's the one we want. Are we finally gonna get this door opened? Has it finally? Has the day finally arrived? I came in here before. Dude, the door's not open? Oh, it is. That kind of made me jump. Okay, I thought for a second I hit the door and they're like, what are you doing? We came in here. I don't remember if it made the cut or not, but it was during my Greymoor backtracking. I did go through here, and it sure sounds like the noise in this place made it seem like there was like a void mass. I thought there was a void mass in here, but there wasn't. Like you hear this noise in the background. Oh, there are wheels that are turning back there. Is that what that thing was talking about? Home, wheel. Defiler, dark, attend. Defiler. Dude, look at our full mask. An ancient mask carved from cold, pale ore. The mask protects the wearer, guarding the shell against damage. I think we had that text before, didn't we? Okay, Craws summons. So I came in here before, but that door still was not open. But of course, we needed the proper paperwork. Apparently. Craws summons given. Oh boy. Oh boy, wait. Where was the bird that was behind the door? Where did you go? You disappeared so fast. Oi! Diving right in. Oh my god, the squawking is getting louder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh my god. Court of Craws. Guilty. Guilty. Lay down your judgment. Father. Lock him up. Or lock her up. Guilty. Okay. They've already pronounced sentence on us, apparently. I don't know what we did exactly. Alright, send in the next round of jurors. 12 angry Craws. This is not the sequel. This is not the sequel to 12 Angry Men that I was hoping for, but it's what we've ended up with. Oh, I can't pogo you. I can't pogo him. Oh my god. These, okay, the triple darts. Okay. As long as we can whittle it down to one. Dude, the Volt Vessels actually turned out to be dope for this. I wanted to get the Silksong from that one single triple dart thrower, but these little ones came in to ruin things. Why do they have to ruin everything? Oh shit. Punish the villain. Guilty, guilty. Lay down your judgment. All right, big boy time. Craw father. Yo! Oh my god. Chill, dude. Oh, of course you summon ads. Of course you summon ads. Why wouldn't you summon ads? And you summon more? Come on, I'm trying to... I want to clear out your ads so I can get your Silksong, but of course you're making that impossible. I'm getting so lucky here. Not getting hit in some of these instances. What is going on here? Oh, you just keep summoning ads. Oh, I had you too. I had you. Okay, this is actually like... This sawtooth circlet is actually perfect for this. Thank you, dice. Holy shit, dude. Okay, I want to get your needle in, but you keep summoning shit. No, stop it. I can get them both, I guess. Okay. This Spinderous Spiderling? Excuse me, what did you just call me? Called me a Spinderous Spiderling? Never have I been more insulted in my life. I'm pogoing too soon. Shit. Oh my god. It's almost not worth it to go after the ads. It's just almost not even worth it because he summons more. Exhausting. I'm exhausted, man. What is going on? What in the world was that? You like summon chains across the entire arena? Excuse me? Oh my god, my thumb is so f***ing exhausted from swinging the nail around. Holy shit, dude. Okay, so don't even worry about the ads, it feels like, because it just summons infinite of them. I like this setup, though. The setup we've got, I think, is good for this. Sawtooth Circlet. The Volt Vessels were good. I probably need to use those more. Called us a Spinderous Spiderling. Trying to get me banned off YouTube, dude. Dude is using some filthy crawl language trying to get me demonetized. No, what? You missed me. Doesn't help when your cross stitch goes in the wrong direction. I can't believe I didn't get hit. Hate that I'm missing these pogos. Okay. Come on. Almost flew right into me. He's like sitting there taunting me. He's like, okay, finally, I'll stop. I'll stop just bouncing around endlessly so you can hit me. Fine. That's actually a pretty good doing the dash strike there. We got some journal entries eventually to fill out here. Shit. I'm just sitting there waiting for it to attack. It's like, nope, I'm not going to attack because that's what you expect me to do. This is so fucking hectic, dude. So fucking hectic. No, I parried you. I parried you, dude. You can't do that. You can't still... You're not allowed to still hit me after I parry you? I'm being very face tanky right now, and it's not exactly working out for me. God, I'm getting... I'm getting so frustrated at my inability to deal with this guy so far. I do want to get more Needle and lyrics, but man, it's so ridiculous how he keeps just summoning ads. I'm also still trying to figure out what exactly did we do? What did we do to piss these guys off? Is it because we brought about the end of the world? Or is that what they're mad about? Damn it. not what I meant to do. I meant to do Volt Orbs. Oh, I can't pogo these guys, right. I cannot pogo them. But if I can get them on the ground, then things are easier. They keep missing me, man. I'm trying to do a cross stitch. That's what I meant. That's what I was trying to do. Finally. Thank you, dice. Lucky, so lucky. God damn it, I went for a heal right as he went. I thought he was gonna go down and he bounced up right as I was about to heal. Yeah. Get out of here. All you stupid little nerds. Out of my stinking video game. Holy crap. I wish I'd have gotten more Needle and lyrics, but that's the best I could do, guys. We at least heard Spindiferous Spiderling. What more can you ask for? Craw Memento. Iron emblem of the Court of Craws. Absolving the bearer of all crimes, past and future. The memento can be displayed in a home. So you can get yourself acquitted, but you got to go through that nonsense. 95% completion. That was actually a lot of fun. The bobbing and weaving that we were doing there, and man alive. Cross stitch. Is this just the best silk skill? It's between this and sharp dart for me. And maybe I should spend more time trying to get used to the others. But man, these are just so good. These two, allowing you to basically iframe stuff is just so powerful. It's ridiculous how good these are. The Volt Vessels were doing work though. This was a good fight for them. And the Sawtooth Circlet. It was all working, man. We read the Craw Juror before. Tall Craw Juror. Elder Craw Bug serving in a sacred ceremony. Curiosity saw me answer their summons, but I shall not allow them to stall me long. I must work fast to fix my grand mistake. Okay, I think I get it. The reason they were... I think I said it during the fight. It's because Hornet has wrought this chaos upon the world. At least she's had a hand in it. And the Craws found out about it. And they're like, bitch, get over here. You're guilty. You're going to Craw jail. Squat Craw Juror. Short Elder Crawbug eagerly serving in their court. They seek to slay their only chance at survival. Alas, any words would fall useless. I have only my blade to offer response. Screw a trial. Don't bother hiring a defense attorney when you got your needle to do all the talking for you. And the Craw Father, Lord and Justice of Pharloom's Craws, delivers death to condemned bugs with his steel-plated beak. Did he recognize my part played in this land's void-strung state? If so, perhaps his judgment was not unfair. To these bugs, I have brought much destruction. With all... Oh yeah, there's more over here. With all the fun that we've been having, all the fun that we do have going through this silly little video game full of all these crazy bugs, it is always cool when you put this extra, like, layer of humanity. Like, it's totally understandable if they found out that that Hornet was responsible for their land being laid to waste. They'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. It's relatable. Ooh, and a rosary necklace? No, a craw bell. It's not a charm. I was thinking, is this our last charm? But then I was like, wouldn't we have gotten an achievement for that? Nest fashioned from an old bell. Once set up, young craws will occasionally roost within, filling the bell with shell shards and rosaries. Hello? The craw bell can be installed on the exterior of a home. Our home just automatically gets shell shards and rosaries? What? That's amazing. I mean, we obviously have to go install that ASAP. A craw bell. That's awesome. Dude, I don't know how I got all those rosaries to land over on that platform, but I'll take it. What a great game. As frustrating and as grueling of a task this Act 3 is going to ultimately be, it's still just so dang good. All these various encounters that you're just kind of, you're being... You randomly go I mean, they kind of plan this, I guess, but it feels like, you know, you're going to track down this thing in far fields. You show up at the Bellway and wham, the cross summons gets thrown down, and it's like, oh, now I'm getting pulled over here in this direction. It's so cool. So are we friends with the Craws now? Are they going to attack us at all anymore? They still do attack us. So it's not... Shit. We got our freedom, but apparently they didn't get the message. I don't think I can do my... No, I have to be on solid ground. It's not like the mantises. It's unfortunately not like the mantises. Mantises, right? We don't earn their respect and admiration. There's still lingering ill sentiment toward Hornet, but we at least get to install. We've got a new thing for the bell home. Oh, wait, what was that? It's already there? Oh, it's the spot to install it. Okay, so this is a DIY installation. We don't have Bray or somebody else set it up for us. Yes, install that craw bell, baby. Okay, there it is. And now, do we just take a nap and then there's shards when we get there? Or when we go back outside? Take a little nap. And then... Not right away. Okay. So you probably have to... It's like other things in Silksong, right? You can't just exit and enter the zone. Or the room. You gotta give it some time. So, with that, we will wrap up this installment of Silksong. Thank you all for hanging out with me to the end of the video. Our Craw memento is in place. We've been absolved of all Craw crimes. And 6 more mementos remain, along with a cylinder and relics and what else is going to be at the bottom of this thing here. Are we eventually going to add the hearts to our Materium? Who knows exactly how this is going to pan out, but we have full masks, full spool. Probably we're still searching for another pale oil out there somewhere, but there's still so much to explore. Oh, am I going to re-explore the Citadel next time? I still kind of need to backtrack the entirety of Bilewater, I think. But it's probably time that we turn our attention back to the Citadel. And maybe we'll start looking here at the Grand Gate. See if maybe there's a way into this part of the woods. Eventually we've got the showdown at the Coral Tower. Got to figure out these Voltridian and Flintstone and all these Bright Vein secrets. But yeah. Silksong. This is just the nature of the game. We're going to keep plugging away, having fun, and tearing our hair out all at the same time. And eventually we will get that 100%. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.